Hey guys, so Jesse and I just wanted to do like a quick Q&A while we're still stuck here in quarantine, just to give us something to do, and also to answer a few questions about our decision to move, like some of our favorite places here in SF, and just some random questions we got. So I guess the first question we can start off with is just like our decision to move here to begin with. Do you want to take that?
Yeah, sure. So Madison graduated from college half a year after me, and the whole time that we were waiting on Madison to graduate, we were planning on moving to a big city. So then we narrowed it down to San Francisco, LA, and Hawaii, and we eventually decided on San Francisco, and Madison got a few interviews, and then she got an in-person interview, and then she got a job.
Yeah, so then we moved here, I started the job, and Jesse got a job not long after.
Yep, a few weeks.
Yeah. And then, let's see, so what have our favorite restaurants in San Francisco been, or favorite places to eat out? You want me to do it? Okay. I think that some of our favorite places have been just brunch spots, or places that we go eat breakfast. So there's a place in Pack Heights called Jane on Fillmore, which I think is our favorite place. Well, I think Jesse's favorite is one in Cow Hollow called Roses. He always gets hamburgers.
Yeah, I always get a hamburger there. But my number one favorite place is Cafe Ravel for brunch, and it's like a little further away from where we live, like 30 minutes or 20 minutes maybe, but it's really has like really good breakfast.
Yeah. So I think the breakfast places have been our favorite, but we've also been to a couple dinner places that are really good too. De La Rosa, which is a pizza place, it's like 5-minute walk from us. Tacolicious, which is a taco place, it's really good. And I think we've really liked getting smoothies and acai bowls from a place called Earth Bar. That's been one of our favorites too.
Yeah.
Are you reading anything right now?
I was reading a ton before I came here, but then almost as soon as we got here, I stopped reading for some reason, so I'm like halfway through a book right now. Yeah.
I am not reading anything. I feel like I only read if it's like the summer and we're going to the beach and the pool a lot, or if we're going on a plane and I need something to do.
Yeah. But I am listening to a ton of books on tape, or I guess they're called audiobooks now. And I've probably listened to like 12 since the new year. So I'm not reading, but I'm listening to a lot of books. I'm getting very educated.
And I guess off of that, we also had a question about what our jobs are. So if you want to go first.
Yeah, sure. So I am an administrative assistant at T.Y. Lin International, which is a engineering architecture firm that builds big bridges. And so I just work with Excel a lot, answer the phones, talk to guests, that kind of thing.
It's kind of cool because they built the Charleston Bridge.
Yes, they built the big bridge in Charleston.
And so for me, I don't have a job right now. I was working at a PR agency, which is why we moved here, but I gave 2 weeks notice in February, and so my last day was like beginning of March time. And then I had another position lined up, but it fell through because of this virus and everything, so I'm not doing anything right now. Where do you like to shop for clothes? Jesse, I know this one's for you, so.
Yes, this is for me. I like to shop at Alo Yoga and
Stop, that's mine.
no, I like to shop at J. Crew and Banana Republic and Gap, and that's about it.
Yeah. Just like any outlet, really.
And my favorite brand's Nautica.
Yeah. And I like Alo Yoga, like Jesse said. I also like Ann Taylor and Loft. I get like the majority of like my work clothes from there, so those are probably my top 2. Disc golf courses, that's definitely for you.
Oh yeah. So we were asked about disc golf courses in the Bay Area because I'm a big disc golfer. So there's a bunch of disc golf courses actually, which is pretty cool because San Francisco is a really big city. But there's one disc golf course that's in the city, and that's the only one that I've played so far because we don't have a car, so it's a little bit difficult to get to the ones that are just outside the city. But the one in the city is a really famous disc golf course. It's only been around for about 20 years, maybe a little less, and it's in Golden Gate Park, which is like a famous, really big park right in the middle of San Francisco. And the course is always packed. It's the most packed disc golf course you'll ever see. There's a really active club with like 300 members, and the club holds events and tournaments, and there's weekly rounds where you can win money every Sunday morning.
Jesse's won money before.
Yeah, I've won money before. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. I don't play disc golf, so I don't know. Okay, so the next one is, what is Jesse's favorite thing about you and vice versa? Do you want to go first?
Yeah. So my favorite thing about Madison is that she's really selfless, and she's just always doing little things like doing the dishes or, you know, cleaning up something, or I don't know, just little stuff that she doesn't have to do. She'll just do it, and I'll just walk in and be like, "Whoa, that's so nice of you to do that." Yeah.
My favorite
That wasn't
thing
very
about Jesse.
Don't do it again.
No, it's good. It's good. Okay. My favorite thing about Jesse is probably just his personality overall. He's just like a very energetic, but also like the chillest person you'll ever meet. And for someone who's like the complete opposite, I kind of take things like to the extreme sometimes. It's like really nice to have him because we like balance each other out really well. And then also like he's just so like energetic all the time. Like this morning I was like, "Do you want pancakes?" And he was just like, "Yes!" Like it was like the most important thing in the world. So I don't know, I just really like that too.
Yeah, and Madison helps balance me out because she's constantly motivated and active and stuff like that, and sometimes I can be too chill and it causes me to be like stagnant, and so it's a good balance.
Okay, what has been the hardest part about living away from your family? I think for me, it's just been like knowing that they're doing something without me, and I guess I feel kind of like left out, and like I miss like being a part of it. Like I know if I see like a video of like Liv and Dad out for a walk or like golfing or something, I'm like, oh, like I wish I was there.
Yeah, and for me, I don't know, it's just not seeing them very often because I lived at home after college for about a year, so I got really used to being around my family. But since we moved here, we've only seen them as a whole one time, and then each of our sisters has been here once. So yeah, it's different for sure.
Yeah. But it's also been like a good thing too, I feel like, just because we've been able to like really...
Now we know that we can really rely on each other, and you know, we've had to do everything here, like figure out everything here ourselves. You know, we came here with no apartment and we stayed in a hotel for what, 2 weeks?
2 weeks, yeah.
And you know, found ourselves an apartment, got it in a very competitive housing market in a great neighborhood, and then, you know, decorated it, and I don't know,
Yeah.
explored the city, and we've started traveling now.
Yeah. I feel like we've like really grown in this experience because we haven't like had them to necessarily lean on if like something
Yeah.
has gone on here.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll move or stay in SF?
I think in the long term, there's a 100% chance that we will move.
Yeah.
But we just don't know how long of a term that is or when exactly.
I think
our
we're gonna wait until like September when our lease is up again, so that'll be a year here, and see where we're at and how we feel.
yeah, what kind of financial situation we're in when our lease is up in September. You know, what kind of job situation we can find elsewhere, where else we might want to explore, if we want to be back close to our families again. And yeah, the virus might play an
Yeah.
impact in that as well.
But I think right now we're just focused on being here and exploring more and like taking advantage of where we are right now.
Yeah, because with getting set up and everything, we still haven't had the opportunity to travel as much as we had wanted, and we have a whole list of cities and places that we want to see while we're on the West Coast, and we've only gotten to check off like 3 out of maybe like 20 things that we want to do while we're here, so there's a lot more to be done still.
Yeah. But we'll see. But that was all the questions we had. I know that was kind of a jumble of different things. But we hope you enjoyed watching and that everyone's staying safe during this quarantine, and yeah.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Bye. Okay, good job.